I was going to jump out and say
Yeah,
something
Dan,
too.
go ahead.
I think a lot of times for people, as a way to get into a meditative state, like for you, Chris, maybe starting off with the metal might be a way, like you said, it kind of calms the savage beast for you. And that would be a way for you to, before we even get into the meditation, is for you to get your mind clear.
Yes.
That's how you kind of connect. For me, I have certain type of music that gets me really so, clear that then I can be open to whatever.
Yeah.
So for some people, I think, that's the way you get to that state, so you can open yourself up.
Yeah.
We all have different ways and different things that help us to relax or get to that peace or that calm. Not every person is the one in the same state. You let people get to the point, that they need to get to, so then they're open, so that way the meditative state can be beneficial for them, not rather make them be more anxious or more like, oh, I'm not getting there, everybody else is like this but I'm not.
Absolutely. Because we all have different, and I know that there is a couple of necklaces that I want to order of different stones that I'm going to start wearing one each day of the week. And there's a total, because you have seven chakras. So there's a stone that helps to there's a stone for each chakra that helps to rebalance all 7 of them. And what you do is you wear each stone every day, and it balances out your chakras. And I think I need that a lot, because I've had some traumatic events in the last couple of years that I really think I might still have some leftover residue, if you want to call it, in my gray matter that, I may not be fully healed from, and I may not consciously be aware of that. Right. Because as human beings, we're absolute experts at suppressing things. Because you distract the mind, and when you distract the mind, you forget about things that may be underlying, that are causing you severe problems that you may not even be aware of at the time, until you get a memory and it triggers that same emotional state again, and you're like, oh shit, I thought I forgot all about that. Well, what happens is your subconscious mind records that event, and if you don't release the energy that created that emotional state in you, that same trigger, that could be a minor trigger, and it could be anything. It doesn't have to be something tied to that specific event. It could be anything that can trigger that same subconscious response in your limbic system. So I believe that meditation and chakra aligning and all that is going to help me confront those triggers and go, okay, I can form a new association with that emotional response, and I can replace that emotional response with a new stimulus, which will then change the triggered reaction in my subconscious mind. And that's how it all works. And that's why I'm so passionate about personal development and programming my conscious mind and programming my consciousness with books like The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, with stuff like Earl Nightingale's Acres of Diamonds. And I could go on about all the stuff that I'm learning and taking in every day, so that I can become that person that I think about. You can't do it just by thinking about it. No. You've got to have the education. You've got to you've got to run the course. You've got to earn your stripes. That's how it works. And you got to read the right books and listen to the right motivational speakers, listen to the right audio courses, study the right material. That's what changes your consciousness. That's what turns you into a successful person, not just thinking about it.
Exactly. I agree with that. But you know what, Chris? There's also other meditation. Now, you think about the first 3 letters of meditation. M-E-D. Medi. Medi. All right. Medi. The first 4. Medi. You know what? Meditation is medication. It's medication to the mind.
It is, yes.
Your mind is sitting there asleep. Wake up, mind.
Yeah.
They got ones out there that are for abundance. They got ones that are out there for your depression, for stress, or overthinking. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, man.
Letting go. Abundance, all those kind of things that the mind needs the medication for.
Yes.
And if it don't get that medication, then guess what? It's going to get programmed in a whole different atmosphere.
That's absolutely right. Yeah.
So I program my mind in this atmosphere.
That's
I
good.
want a big atmosphere around me. When I'm meditating, I don't want to be disturbed.
No.
I want to be in my closet, in my zone, in my mind.
Yep.
And I don't want nobody else in there.
No.
Somebody tries to talk to me, it's like, I can't listen to you.
That's right.
Please don't talk to me while I do this.
Yeah, exactly.
Because this is my medication to my mind.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't, my mind would go right off the deep end like it always did.
Oh yeah, it happens. It definitely happens.
And so I wanted to give that to you.
We all need.
Chris, if you're
Go ahead.
looking for stones, I'm a bit of a rock hound, and
Oh, that's awesome.
I
Thank you.
have a lot of amethyst. I have a lot of rose quartz.
Oh,
and
Fran, you're awesome. How much do you? I'll pay you for them. Just we'll talk in a separate conversation.
No. Wrong.
Okay.
You just let me know what you need. I've got the rose quartz, and the amethyst, and I will
Okay.
send you the crystal.
Oh well, you know what? That would be a great gift. Now, are they on? Can I wear them around my neck somehow? Or are they something I carry with me in my pocket or something like that?
Well, you can do either. I took jewelry making and I've wire wrapped a lot of them.
Can you do that for me, Francis? I'd highly appreciate it.
I'll be happy to get it in the mail.
Thank you. And send me every one that you can that you have spare of, and I would highly appreciate that.
Well, I've got lots of tiger paw, and you just tell me what you're trying to.
One for each. If there's one for that you know of that's for a particular chakra, send me a variety so that as many of my chakras can be covered, and then that way I know what else I have to buy that you don't already have.
Let's see, lapis.
Okay.
I'm thinking I can probably cover 5 of them. I'm
Oh,
sure.
well, 5 out of 7, that's 75%, so that'll be a good start. Thank you very much, Francis. Oh, I'm going to return the favor. I'm going to send you a surprise gift, too. All right, so...
just make sure you give me your address in Skype.
Yeah, I will, yeah. I mean, you need a new headset for your computer, right?
No, I got that.
Okay. Well, if there's anything you need, let me know, and I will definitely return.
I've got that. I've got your friendship. That's all I need.
Okay. All right, so I want to segue into Habit 7 here while we're all still fresh. See money as a means, not an end. So many people get the notion of money very wrong because we see money as the end goal, and it also affects our orientation about it. So what we need to do is see money as what it is and what it's meant to be, a tool, just like Dan was saying, a means to an end. Holy crap, Dan. So what the end is for, every one of us may be different. For most, it might be happiness, while for others, it's simply a comfortable lifestyle. So we can all segue into this. I mean, I know what money means to me, okay? I'm going to explain this to you guys. What I want to become a millionaire for is, number 1, to help animals. First and foremost, so I can make a difference in animals, donate to the Humane Society, donate to different conservation societies, and things like that. Number 2 would be to take care of my girlfriend and her child, as well as my mom. If my ever needs it, if she ever needs money for something, she can rely on her son. Number 3 would be to help all of my friends like you guys. If one of you guys need money for something, bang, 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 and to help feed the homeless. I would like to get out there with some money and start building low-income housing. I mean, I would love to be a real estate developer for low-income housing and get people off the streets. I would like to contribute to drug and alcohol addiction counseling, put some, get a sponsorship for that, put money together to help people get off drugs and alcohol. So, I mean, I have the right attitude about wealth because that's what wealth is for. A lot of people don't understand when they become millionaires, they have to use that money for practical things. Yeah, you can buy a nice house. Yeah, you can buy a Ferrari. But if you start doing that too much and you're ignoring the needs of the world, the universe will strip that wealth from you like that. It always happens.
I agree with that a lot.
Because when you're being greedy with all of that wealth, you're living in direct opposition of the balance of the natural order of the universe. So the universe will take it from you. Absolutely 100%. And now that I'm learning this through all my evolution, reading these types of books, studying all this stuff, and I want to thank Mrs. Frances Richardson for Lead the Field by Earl Nightingale. She turned me on to Earl Nightingale, and I haven't looked back. And he's taught me so much. And I also want everybody to know they can go to nightingaleconant.com or Nightingale something, and you can look up so much different personal development courses. They've been the worldwide leader in personal development for over 50 years. And some of the courses are quite expensive, but I'm going to tell you they're going to be worth every penny because you're investing in yourself. So that's vitally important. So what do you guys think of seeing money as a means, not an end? Dan, you kind of tied into that earlier. So you're muted, bro.